Hi Pisces, and welcome to your love reading for October 2016, Celtic Guide Tarot. And this reading just isn't for everyone. It asks you to look within and to reflect on what's blocking you in your love life, and it's to ask why things aren't working out the way they should be, Pisces. So, it's self-reflection and using the tarot as a self-development tool, which is its purpose, basically. So, you enter October, where you are emotionally is the Ace of Wands. So, pretty much on fire, Pisces. You know, you're determined to, I think you're probably just quite determined to get things moving for yourself, actually. So you're determined to actualize your potential, to go out into life and to get what's divinely yours, basically. Very positive card, very, I don't know, it's almost you're feeling really aligned and really just straightforward, just wanting to go out into the world and do your thing and to claim your rightful inheritance, Pisces. I really like it for you. We move on, and the next card looks at the spiritual reasons that things aren't quite working out for you romantically, and you've got the Seven of Cups. And I can really see this as a very Pisces Neptune card. I've got loads of Pisces, so I'm not making a judgment here. I think there's a lot of confusion, and for a lot of Pisces, you're finding it hard to sort of to see what's right for you. So there's a lot of, obviously there's 7 cups here, and they all represent different things, and the figure's dark, so it's like you can't quite, you can't decide what to choose. He's really confused, and some of these cups are very positive. They've got reefs and flowers, and some of them have got snakes and ghosts. And I think, Pisces, the spiritual reason this card is saying that romantically things might not be working out for you is some very bad choices have been made in the past. And clarity, you need to get some sort of clarity about making decisions which are more right for you, which, choosing people that won't hurt you, that aren't full of crap, basically. That's what I'm picking up. And the reason why I'm picking that up is the attitude these cards are asking you to develop is the King of Cups. And the King of Cups speaks to me here about what needs developed in you is more that sense of sovereignty, being in charge of your own emotions, Pisces, being your own boss. He sits in his throne amidst the ocean. He's not being drowned, and he's not being lost in both his own feelings and the feelings of others, which I understand is a very big Pisces trait. We feel every single emotion of everyone, and very, very easy for us to be taken off track. But this King of Cups sits on his throne. He's his master. He's got his own sovereignty. He's got a crown. He's got massive self-esteem and massive self-respect. And he's just not getting lost anymore. And this Seven of Cups seems to me, for some Pisces, you've been getting a bit lost in your choices and a little bit confused, really. That's okay. I really like that as an advice card and what needs to be developed. It's a real ownership. And it's almost saying, Pisces, what needs to happen is you need to own your own emotional happiness and well-being. And quite a dynamic thing. The kings are almost very dynamic, a bit like the Ace of Wands, when the queens are more receptive. The advice is the Four of Discs, and I think for some Pisces you need to pull back from something. There's something that isn't good for you, basically. And I think here, and that's being a Pisces moon, maybe what it's also saying is you need to pull back. You need to learn the act of discrimination to make better choices for yourself. So in this card in this position is saying to me about pulling back. For some Pisces, there's something in your environment which is not healthy for you. And we're back to this Knight of Swords again you pulled in the crowning card. This is my least favourite knight. I don't think his intentions are very, very good. And for some Pisces, this could represent a person, it could represent a part of you that feels quite wanting to move forward really, really quickly and feeling impatient that things aren't moving forward. The Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands could also represent that. But this is your advice card. It's saying learn to pull back. Learn to pull back from whatever is happening in your environment, because there's something not... Some of these cups could be really poisonous. And you already know, Pisces, because you've got deep knowing. The owl sitting on the moon. And for an extra major arcana, so these are tiny. They're my Mother Peace cards, and they're really small. I travel with them. You've got the moon. Both these cards are representing that you know there's something in your environment and it's not very healthy for you, Pisces. And I think that's what's stopping you moving forward. You need to pull back. You need to take this advice from this guy and pull back, protect your heart. The outcome I like. Page of Cups, always new beginnings. It could be the new spark of something. It's also a sort of return to that quite innocence. And I always find the Page of Cups is that character, he's not carrying too much baggage. He's quite healed. He's quite, oh yeah, I just get that sense of going into life and not carrying too much crap from the past. Being quite open, fresh to new people, new ideas, new potentials. For some, this is messages coming your way regarding new romantic opportunities. Is the page? This page is speaking to me of new beginnings. I definitely like it here. Definitely, this is beautiful potential here. There's something, Pisces, for a lot of you in the environment that's not... Some of you have got someone in your environment who's not healthy for you. And what this reading is saying to me is you already know it. And you need to pull back. You need to take sovereignty and you need to pull back from them, basically. So yeah, so that sort of seems to be the reading about what's blocking you at the moment from reaching your potential, Pisces. Okay, and for any of you who have a Knight of Swords and he's being impulsive and wanting too much too quickly, trust your deeper knowing. It's there. Look at the amount of personal power and knowing you've got, Pisces. You've got to pull back. And the outcome is new messages and new energy coming through. A whole different pattern from what you've known. And I'm really loving it for you, Pisces. And so yeah, I hope that helps. Please like, share, do anything you can, subscribe to support the channel. Okay, Pisces, good luck. And watch that night.